Welcome back, one and all, to Trails in the Sky 3. Last time, it was just side stories. But it was a nice side story. I have Olivier with me. Whoa. I thought I was ready after you guys told me what happened, but seeing the place you once trained at like this is weird. So this warp thingy here is going to take us to the next plane? That's right. The next one should be the 5th. Presumably the first of the more advanced game boards the Lord of the Phantasma mentioned. We're gonna be in for a really tough, rough ride. But hey, we've come through plenty of those just fine. We can knock this one out too. I certainly hope so. Something wrong? No, but I do have a question. Why did you specifically put your name forward to accompany me? Huh? Is it really that big a deal? I can't think of any specific reason you could have come to offer support, and yet when making your request, your eyes were filled with determination and resolve, so it wasn't something you did on a whim. You don't mind my inquiry, do you? Nope, it wasn't a whim, though you were right about that. It's just that I don't have some big special reason for doing it either. I guess I just wanted to give something back. What do you mean? Well, like, Kevin did a lot for me back during all that trouble in Liberl. He bailed me out of trouble more times than I can count, and he helped Joshua deal with what was burdening him. Now he's in trouble just like we were, so it's this thing where I find myself wondering whether there was anything I could do to help. Coming and backing you up was the best way I could do that. Estelle, now I get it. I'm not sure that I understand. I understand that you feel indebted to Kevin, but how does helping me towards repaying that? You're super important to him. What? I'm not implying you're going out or anything. Just from all I've heard and seen since getting here, it seems like you basically view each other as family. No, you're right. Before all this started, we hadn't met for almost 5 years. The only reason we met again at all was because of work. I'm not sure there's any bond between the two of us at all anymore. Psst, yeah, I'm not buying that one. It's so funny. The connection between people deepen over time to become bonds, and once bonds have formed, they can never be broken. Oh, they absolutely can, but you gotta really do something fucked up to do it. Kevin was happy to entrust everything to you without a second thought. You were talking like you knew what he was thinking, too. About he was going to tell us about his stigma. Excuse me. That's proof enough there's still a strong bond between you. I wish I could be so confident. Still, I can understand why you wanted to come with me now. I appreciate it. Thank you, Estelle. Forgive me if this sounds blunt, but do people often tell you you're too soft for your own good? What? What are you laughing for? I think I have my answer. At least let me answer before making up your mind. Ah, screw it. Let's keep going. How's Olivier hook set up? He's basically got the inverse of Chloe. Wow, he's got a lot of... Oh, God. So where are we now? It seems to be another enclosed dimensional space. And I see a door. The Luminous Labyrinth. Like a giant labyrinth of marble in a rift between dimensions. Or at least, that's how it appears. Yeah, this will be a blast to go through. Okay, let's do it. And quite immediately, too. We gotta fight. Dream spiders. Okay. You have no EP. CP, I should have done something to prepare for that. I didn't. I should have, but I didn't. That is my own fault.
No way.
Take that. 99, kitty cats.
That wasn't too bad. I think that's the last of them for now. I'm bushed. So those were the kind of devils you were talking about back in the garden. More specifically, it's a subspecies of devils known as dream devils. They're said to specialize in attacking the mind, and I think we're confirmed that to be perfectly accurate. Okay. Especially since I can make it... See if I can actually synthesize some good quartz. I want to heal up the CP really quick. Everyone's here resting. Everyone's having drinks. Those two are over there just talking, gazing out into the void. I'm guessing talking to them is gonna... Yeah, you can see Chloe and Josette tending to him. All of Gambler Jack is on the bookshelf. Yeah, it was a book series here. Interesting. I need 20 recipes for this, so that's 1, 2. I have nowhere near that many. I'm almost at the end of this, I'm realizing. That's intriguing. Yeah, there's a door. So we're gonna go this way. Up here. Open my treasure chest. EP charge 2. You're next! Oh god, there's the monster. Bonk!
We're not done yet.
It resisted the death blow. All may set foot within this door to lay claim to his rewards. However, you must overcome a trial. Should you fail to should this... Okay, I can just straight up do this one. Have to do a trial. Bring it on. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing.
Come on! Go!
Okay, that was straight up an attack. I should have gone closer to that. Okay. Okay.
I was not prepared.
Take that!
Do I have Curia? No, I don't.
I run no more.
I'm sorry. I was not prepared.
How did I fail? And not now.
Okay. And I can't flee from this. That's great.
Upon the golden wings of Saturn, that land to Wanna see what I got?
I run no more. I call this Requiem for a Duel.
His freaking loot is a machine gun. That's hilarious.
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Okay. What is this? Orbments are devices that use orbital energy contained within septium to cause a variety of useful effects. It has been a little over half of a century since they were first invented. But even in such a short time, they have already revolutionized the world as we know it. From daily necessities such as lighting and heating, to tanks and other weapons have been used to defend our nation, orbments are used in just about every facet of our lives. In fact, it's hard to imagine life without them. So much of what we take for granted in life now involves them in some way. And it is to proliferate and advance the development of these orbments that we exist. We, the Epstein Foundation. Our foundation was first established in the year 1155 of the Septian calendar, the year after Professor Epstein's passing, who did not kill himself. And was created by his brilliant-minded disciples in order to honor his wishes. The foundation is based in his home state of Le Mans, where it remains in operation to this day. It was rather limited in size in the beginning, and its attempts to spread orbital technology was initially met with little success. Excuse me. Seeing that the professor's dream would never be realized at the rate they were going, 3 key researchers left Le Mans to try and spread the seeds of orbital technology across the continent. One of these professors was a Professor G. Schmidt, who is a fucking asshole! The professor, who gained a fine reputation of his own for his skills in the field of mechanical engineering, went around and visited corporations in various nations to persuade them of the benefits of orbments, in a very condescending, arrogant, jackass way, I'm sure. Epstein, this frickin' J. Schmidt's a fucking asshole. The second was Hamilton. Mindful of the technological gap between regions, she'd long believed it was rural and remote areas that needed orbital technology the most. As such, she enlisted the help of the Bracer Guild, which had already had a close relationship with the Foundation, and formed a mission with the interest of promoting and spreading the technology where applicable. The professor herself also toured the regions with the aim of spreading public awareness and laying foundations for others to build on in the future. The third was Professor A. Russell, now known far and wide as the father of the Orbital Revolution. Professor Russell returned to his home nation of Liberl and continued to work tirelessly to advance the orbital technology there. And within a year of returning, he had set up the Zeiss Engineering Factory, now known as Zeiss Central Factory, or ZCF, and created the first orbment to be made outside of Le Mans State. 3 years later, the reigning king of Liberl at the time, Edgar III, visited the factory to inspect it, and he decided to donate a large sum of money to further its research. With His Majesty's endorsement, orbments began to spread like wildfire throughout the kingdom, bringing such prosperity that the people of other nations were filled with envy. Interessante! I don't know why I said it like that. Up until then, most people didn't see orbments in a particularly positive light, but their success in Liberl changed these impressions virtually overnight. One nation after another began to reach out to our Foundation to share orbment technology, and both of our Foundation's financial and social standing became that much more secure. In the eyes of the world, the Orbital Revolution was a sudden, far-reaching transformation. But it was only because of years of reaching out to people in diligent, largely unnoticed research that it was able to happen at all. The Foundation's activities center around the following 3 guiding principles. Carry out the fundamental research of orbments. Spread orbital technology and informing the public of its benefits. Contribute to world peace through technology. No, you're serious. Let me laugh even harder now. Now then, let's discuss each of these 3 guiding principles in more depth. Carrying out the fundamental research on orbments. The Foundation's most important mission is naturally the improvement and development of orbital technology. The fundamental principles behind how orbments work need no improvement. As such, their architects, their internal structures have been improved upon countless times in the past and will continue to be perfected by curious minds as the years go on. Orbments architecture concern the mechanical part inside them, such as cogs and screws, and there is still plenty of room for change as new technology develops. These improvements can reap great rewards, but the research necessary to make them is known as lengthy as it is expensive. As a result, companies who prioritize profit over all else are far less inclined to pursue them. That makes our Foundation's research all the more important for social perspective. I mean, you can't hardly blame them. If it isn't profitable, it's going to bankrupt you. That's how profits work. That's how much money you make. If you run out of money, you die. That's the end of your company. That's the end of your research and development. Spreading orbital technology and the information of its public benefits. 2 other important goals of the Foundation are to spread orbital technology as widely as possible and to educate the public on the correct way to use it. While orbments have become part of the daily lives of the most and live advanced nations in populated urban areas, the reality in remote and mountainous regions is very different. To counter this, we have long worked to send missions of engineers and bracers to these regions to try and better the standard of living for these people, and will continue to do so. We also continue to work on other ways to spread awareness of orbital technology, such as working closely with the Septian Church to have it added to the curriculum on Sunday school classes, contributing to world peace through technology. One of the disciples' children made the orbital gear, a weapon. Just saying. It is to pursue this noble yet extremely difficult goal that the Foundation has had a close relationship with the Bracer Guild ever since its initial founding. Yes, a mercenary organization. Great work. The Guild was established as an international peacekeeping organization and can mediate on conflicts between nations from a neutral point of view, making it essential to the stability of the world as it stands. They are also mercenaries who don't get involved in political affairs. That's literally one of their rules and laws. Do not get involved in politics. The Epstein Foundation continues to back them up fully in their cause, both financial aid using the fact that the Le Mans state is the only place where the tactical ordnance are produced to provide them with equipment. Just as well, this relationship also provides ideal feedback towards tweaking the quality of technical ordnance as they are used in combat. Every machine and every invention goes through a long, grueling process behind the scenes before eventually reaching its finished, refined form. Okay. Sorry I'm not reading this, I'm just taking a breath of fresh air to... Well, not fresh air, I'm inside a fucking bedroom. But I'm just trying to, I guess, breathe for a minute. Yeah, that was nice and short. Integrity 2. Ingenuity 2? Let me take a look at that. It's a level 3 one. Recovers a small amount of EP while walking and in battle. That would be really good on a caster.
Take that!
Goddess, my thanks to thee.
Is it just me, or are the enemies getting tougher? A Feather Brooch Plus. His passing brought great sorrow to all but one, his son, who was acutely aware that no one could surpass his father's talent. More than he despised carpentry, he despised the crushing weight of his father's name. Various stats up prevents faint. There's a Kelpie, a lighter. Someone used this to keep his magazine stash in here. Okay, that's a Kelpie. I've already gone over how these things are fucking terrifying in Mythos.
Goddess, my
Well,
thanks
I
to
alluded to it. They drag you to your death. Okay, let's see. Going back this way is treasure.
We're not done yet.
I don't know what type of sword that is. Zanshin. You hear some funky music playing from within the chest, but you do not see any instruments. That's interesting. There might be a sword for Annalise. Ah! Frick! Yeah, that's a weapon made for Annalise, and it's not as good as the one she's using. Oh, great.
I've worked.
Take that! Not done yet.
Do I have a better weapon for Olivier, out of curiosity? No. No, I do not. There was once an heir to a kingdom who allowed everyone a piece of meat from a boar and up a wine, provided, of course, they found the quay to his secret cellar underground. Finding it was no mean feat. There is no way in hell that's not deliberate. That is intentional. This is intentional. They did this to piss me off. Wait, they mentioned something about. I remember they mentioned something about. There is a chest that's filled with all their typos and grammatical errors, and they just threw them all in there. They alluded to this. So the answer is yes, they did it on purpose.
That's that. Let's move out.
Phantom S, that's a gun. Cry into my chest. Let's just see where these go. Oh, I think I see. Yeah, that leads somewhere. But I don't think this is the main path, and if it is, I can go back. This is... presume... Okay. Okay.
Go!
Lucky. Take that. Nighty night.
Supreme Cloak and Dagger. It's a sealing stone. Okay. Another stone. That thing sure is pretty. Is it some kind of septium? No, it's what's known as a sealing stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. I was? Are we gonna find someone else in this one? Without a doubt. Let me think. It'd be nice if it was Dad, but I doubt we'd get that lucky. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that shortly. Because I want to check out the other paths that were over here. Oh, and I got a... Okay, I got a travel point. Well, I might as well go ahead and go back to the base area then. And see who's inside this sealing stone. Next time on Trails in the Sky 3. Follow me on Twitter.